Hey Taurus, welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Taurus. I'm going to look at the energies for the rest of October, November, and December of 2024. What is coming to you moving into 2025 and the rest of this year? So let's get right into it. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email and we can talk about that. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Taurus. Anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Taurus, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Taurus. Let's get right into it. Let's get you an angel oracle card. Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus for the rest of 2024? What messages do you have for Taurus? Blessing in disguise. I love this. Some kind of blessing in disguise, some kind of struggle you've gone through, hardship that you've gone through. You have a lot of persistence. I'm just feeling this energy of persistence. Just keep going. Just keep going. I'm picturing Nemo. Just keep swimming, Taurus. Just keep swimming. Blessing in disguise. Let's see what it says. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your unanswered prayers. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. God, that writing is so hard. Look at it. It's against that blue background there. So I struggled with it. Please excuse my stumbling on that one. But a blessing in disguise, we all know what that means. And release and surrender. Look at this beautiful angel coming in to say, release it, Taurus. Let it go. Let it go. It was all for purpose. It was all a blessing in disguise here. So your struggles were worth it. Just release them and surrender it. What kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Taurus? What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Taurus? What kind of animal spirit guide walking with Taurus these last couple months of 2024? Ooh, the stingray. Look at this. You really are releasing and surrendering these toxic energies, these things that have held you back, made you feel really small and unvalued. Yeah. Wow. Insecurity. You're just really cleansing. You're cleansing out those insecurities, those doubts. Yeah. This is a beautiful cleansing. You're really cleansing. You're detoxifying. You're giving up things that don't make you feel good. Maybe at some point they did make you feel good. They helped you to get through some really, really difficult times, but they're not serving you well anymore. It's just something you're so tired of. You just want to rid yourself. You want to detoxify yourself of some of these addictions that have plagued you. And all of us, we've been looking for this escape from the stress and the strife, right? Ever since the pandemic, this world has been on edge. Everyone has been on edge, right? It's just been really difficult to move out of the stress and move out of the struggle here. Tarantula always says crossroads. You're at a crossroads right now. So I'm thinking that has to do with this blessing in disguise. You're about to give up on something. You're about to quit. And Spirit is coming in with this beautiful guardian angel, this beautiful presence of this energy here to say, don't quit. Don't quit. You have persistence. You have perseverance. You keep going despite the struggle, because of the struggle. So there's this promise of something better if you can just keep going. 2025 is going to bring you in a lot more peace and harmony. So hang in there, but keep detoxifying, keep visually things move through me easily and effortlessly. Just really let those struggles move through you and surrender them to the divine. So what kind of Zen Tarot card is up in the ether for a Taurus? What kind of Zen Tarot card, what kind of energy is up in the ether for Taurus with the Zen Tarot? Oh my goodness, look at this. Flowering and maturity. Kind of the same card here, right? A growing up, a quick grow up here. You had to grow up very quickly. This is the thing. You've had a lot of responsibilities. You've had a lot of things going on that have built in these built-in toxins, almost this built-in programming, that you're going to take care of it, that you're going to fix it here. You've been the fixer for a really long time. Gathering those experiences, really elevating up through them. But there's a blossoming, a maturing happening here. Maybe you're a late bloomer. But yeah, you are just coming into your own. You're just getting started in something. 25 is going to really move you toward what you really want to do. So as soon as you open up shop, as soon as you really fully release your doubts and insecurities to the divine, that's when the crowds will come. If you if you release it, they will come here, Taurus. So yeah, you have this big, beautiful, brilliant light about you, this kind of gospel that you're trying to spread here, but you're just at the end of letting go of the struggles that got you here, of the things that got you here. So there's this residual shadow period with you throughout the rest of 24, where you're going to really start smudging these internal energies that are blocking you. There's just some blockages that have to be released, and consciously released, by your meditation, by your cleansing, by your things move easily and effortlessly through me. All things move easily and effortlessly through me. I'm not going to let them get blocked up. I'm not going to create those dams within me because I feel hurt about something, or I feel loss here. So yeah, a lot of grieving in the past. So much of this is coming to fruition in 2025 for you. So much of it. So really, really hang in there and don't give up. Don't give up. Participation, the Four of Wands. Look at this. Some kind of celebration coming in, victory and success for you. So that's beautiful. These energies are very, very powerful because you've been at this crossroads for quite some time. It's just you've been one thing after another, just one thing after another, growing you, maturing you, pushing you in this direction, in the direction that you're heading right now. There's a version of this that you are living right now, and it's beautiful because you have this hope, you have this internal need to keep going, even though you get frustrated and you might be screaming in the car. When is this going to happen? For the most part, you know, it's all in divine timing. This cannot be rushed. This has to happen gradually. It can't be this overnight success, or it's too quick. It's that shooting star if it happens that way. So this is the real progression to success here. It's beautiful, and it has everything to do with cleansing, with really cleansing the past and what's gone on. All right, what's the current energy in the mind space for Taurus? Current energy. Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. You're always looking for the investment opportunities. Who can I invest in? Where can I invest? What's going to give me my greatest return here? You're very, very good with money. Very good with money. You might be an accountant or a manager or a money manager of some kind. You look at the details. You don't let the details get by you. So that's very much needed in this world. Look at this with the world on just me playing with the cards here. The world came out. So the end of that cycle is an absolute. You have completed something. You finished something. You put your head down and you got into the nitty gritty, into the details of life for a while. So that took a lot of your focus, but you were managing things. You were building it from the ground up. So it had to be done that way, but you're very, very good with money. What else? What else in the mind space for Taurus? Tell me about the rest of the year for Taurus, Spirit. What's in the mind space? Look how tired you are, but you're so brilliant. You're so smart. You really can figure things out. You are the problem solver. You're the go-to person. When there is a crisis, when there is an emergency, you're the first person people think to call, rightfully so, because you figure it out. You get down into those nitty gritties. It's like you like puzzle games, or you like figuring things out. You like to be the sleuth. Maybe you like true crime like I do, or mysteries, the whodunits, really, because you can figure it out. You write down all the clues. You're very, very good at clue. Right? It was Mrs. Peacock in the library. But she's tired. She's very, very tired. You've been playing this game a long time. You've been figuring this out a long time. You've been finishing hitting that finish line over and over again, but it doesn't seem to be enough, or it's not complete or something. There's this inner drive within you that pushes you and pulls you. There's something that pulls you forward. There's a dream here that you can't let go of. Well, what's the challenge in the mind space for Taurus? What's the challenge for Taurus? Look at that with the Wheel of Fortune and Death. Oh my God. Look at this, Taurus. A brand new cycle. Here's that stroke of luck. Here's that truly, the dying off of you, the dying off of who you used to be. It's just a beautiful, beautiful rebirth happening here for you. Right into 25, the wheel of time has turned for you. So now is the time. Now is the time. You've been leading up to this. It has all been leading to this. This is the blessing in disguise. This rebirth. You're going through I'm picturing like a car wash here where everything's coming at you, right? The foam, the water, the brushes, and you're in this little time warp here for a minute. There's nothing you can do. You're trapped in the car as you're going through. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna shut my eyes and I'm gonna meditate here for a minute, because there's nothing I can do, really. You just went through these periods where you just knew there's nothing I can do here. So I'm just going to hold on until this is over. I'm just going to hold on and know that it'll be over soon. And it's over soon. Look at the Four of Wands again on the bottom of the deck. Celebration coming to you, victory coming to you, success coming to you. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a true, true rebirth. This is you taking off that old suit, that old monkey suit, and not putting anything else on, just going bare naked here, the rest. Just being vulnerable, being open, just being so open and so vulnerable, because you have this internal shield that nothing can penetrate. No words, no bruising can happen now, because you're just so armored up internally that the externals don't matter much. That's the way to be. That is exactly the way to be, especially in your mind space. It's like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. There's nothing I can do about the past. The future hasn't happened yet. There's just nothing I can do about it. All right, Spirit, what's your advice? What's your advice in the mind space? And we'll look at the emotions for Taurus. What's your advice in the mind space? Temperance. Look at this beautiful Sagittarius energy here. My God, my God. Also the card of Saint Michael. So you've had this very, very protective energy. It is the energy of Saint Michael. There's no other way to look at it, with temperance here and this guardian angel, this beautiful spirit guide coming through so strongly for you to say, let this rebirth happen. Say goodbye to the old version that was you. This is a brand new day, a brand new beginning. You are just getting started. You're just getting started. I don't care if you're 80 years old and you're listening to this and you're excited for tomorrow. What am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to get up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You have these plans, these dreams that you want to do. And you're just getting started. You're just getting started in this. I'm thinking of Louise Hay. I was listening to an interview with her the other day. She's one of my favorite people. She has been for years and years. She was such a lovely warrior in the 80s during AIDS. I mean, she would go in and just really hug these people that had this death sentence. And I always had this special spot in my heart for Louise Hay and Hay House Publishing and Abraham Hicks and the connection there. But anyway, it goes on and on. But she opened her publishing house when she was 65 years old. Something happened major when she was 75 too, where she wrote her first book or something. I can't remember what it was, but my God, it's never too late, never too late. And you know what? Better late than never, because a lot of people die not achieving the things that they wanted to achieve here. So beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's look at the heart space. Let's look at the emotions of this. I can see you're tired with the Queen of Swords. This has been a big one. This has been one of those big 9 years. Nines are all about endings. So things always end on a 9 day, a 9 year. It's just, you can really count it out numerology wise. But you've gone through a massive, massive ending here, a big 9 year. And then here comes the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, that brand new beginning. Where you get to move out of the crossroads, move out of the decisions. I'm tired of being the decision maker. Make the choice for me. I don't even care. I don't even care what we're having for dinner tonight. Don't ask me. I don't want to be asked anything. Don't even ask me how I am. All right, what's in the heart space? What are you feeling right now, Taurus? What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? King of Pentacles, you are all about the money. All about the money. If you don't have this booming bank account right now, you absolutely will, because you're this planner. You're this very, very detail-oriented planner with the money. You're such a good money manager. I mean, really, you know where to invest because you're going by your gut. So you get these little inklings like, I'm gonna go invest over there. I like what they're doing over there. And it's Microsoft in the making, right? You just know exactly what's gonna make it. You're a very visual thinker. You can see it before it happens. I'm also picturing like the Da Vinci Code here with Tom Hanks. What was that stupid, goofy movie, Hair is So Lame, of Tom Hanks? I don't know. I'm picturing Anna Faris here, but I'm picturing those signs. Remember in the Da Vinci Code where the numbers, the letters would just light up for him. He could see between the lines here. And that's what you do when it comes to investments and money. You can see beyond. You're very much a visualizer, which is a manifester. Four of Wands, you are in rest mode and you need it. Look at this underneath the Queen of Swords here. It's just time for a break. Time for a break. It's like the universe has put the brakes on so you can catch your breath. Catch your breath going into this rebirth. It's like you need that full lung capacity going in, and you're just panting. You're just like, oh my God, where's the rest stop? Again, a crossroads. You're at a crossroads right now. I'm wondering what this decision is. I see the web in the corner there. I'm wondering what this decision is that you feel like you have to make. It's like you feel like you have to make this before the end of the year. I'm not going to go into 2025 and keep doing this if it's not being profitable, if it's not making me something. It doesn't have to be money. It can be this really good feeling like, okay, well, at least I'm helping people. That is the payoff. That is the reward. So you're trying to make a decision in this. Do I keep going? Well, what's the answer here in the heart space anyway? What's the answer in the heart space? Ten of Swords. My God, don't make the decision right now. It's just too much. It's too hard. There's things you can't see. Energy changes very, very quickly. So there's things that you can't see that are hidden that have to do with this decision that you're in here. So you got to wait this one out. You got to, you can't get all the details like you're used to getting here because things are hidden. There's something going on that's going to shift toward the end of the year. You will have the answer before January. You will absolutely have the answer before January, but you're at a crossroads right now. You're wondering either should I stay or should I go? Should I keep doing something when I'm not feeling this big reward from it yet? I'm not feeling the big payoff from it yet. Feeling very betrayed because you put a lot of time and energy into this. It was a big investment, a big decision for you, and now you're at the decision's door once again. It feels like that's, the thing again with like, don't even ask me what we're having for dinner here, because you've had to be the decision maker. You've had to be the one to determine every single thing. And so now you're just throwing your white towel up, and that's what Spirit is asking you to do. Release it and surrender it. Did I read this? We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Oh my God. Yeah, release it. Release it, Taurus. Release it. Knight of Wands. Look at this. Some kind of adventure or need to get away. You need to get away. You got to get away to figure this decision out, to think about this crossroads that you're at. It's not going to happen while you're still in the grind, while you're still doing it every day, because you're doing the same thing over and over, wanting different results, wanting the payoff to come in, but yet you're not changing it up because you're so, I'm a Taurus sun, and I freely admit you're so stubborn. You're so stubborn because you think perseverance is the key. Persistence is the key. So you keep digging in every day, working harder. But something has to be changed up. Something has to change. Something's got to change. You got to do it a different way. You got to bring in new ideas, new things. Something's gone very stale here. Yeah, you're going to be changing it up, but you don't have quite all the answers yet. So I'm wondering what that's about. Tell me more about the heart space here for Taurus. Tell me more about the heart space. That was just My bad here. Tell me more about the heart space here for Taurus. Tell me more. Five of Cups, letting go of the disappointments and the regrets here and the failures. You got to let it go. So yeah, you're feeling like a failure because something is not happening. Something is very, very stuck right now. You're just stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle. You're in this crossroads. There's some kind of promise ahead with the Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, you feel stunted. You feel stuck. You feel like you've been doing the same thing over and over. You're on this rat wheel here, this hamster wheel. I was at, oh yeah, in the tree there. I was looking at that and it looked like a rat. Maybe there's a rat in your midst here, somebody who's working behind the scenes here, making things difficult for you, stabbing you in the back, gossiping about you. If they are Taurus, I've learned this. There's a lot of Taurus haters out there and they're jealous. They're jealous because you are really, really good at what you do. You're really good. It's really comes natural to you. And that somebody who's working really hard to get where you are, they don't understand that it's just not work for you. It just comes really easily. It just comes really naturally for you. But there's somebody that's just, oh God, gazing at you from, behind like the curtain there and just like really it comes from real jealousy. There's somebody in your midst that's a real rat. So be careful of this. But I think you're so focused on what you're doing because you're so good at what you're doing that you don't have time for the gossip. You don't have time for the behind the curtain talk here that you don't notice, and that really pisses them off. That really gets their goat because they can't seem to get under your skin. That's the best way, right? It's the best way is let these bullies go back into obscurity. Yes, I love that the cards are falling on a lot of this bullying narcissist energy here, especially around this election. It's just come to the screeching crescendo, right? And it just kind of feels to me like the end of this. I'm going to scream and rant and rave to get my way here. So there's just this shifting happening. I love that. You're part of that movement because you're so focused on what you're doing. You don't have time for all of the bullshit stuff. I got things to do. All right, what's in the foundation of this for Taurus? There's that focus right there, the Seven of Pentacles. This card is all about focus. So yeah, you've got too much going on. You're focusing on your money. You're focusing on your retirement, your future, your your business. You're very, very much focused on your finances here. Very much focused on your finances. That a lot of the times you're not even aware, but you are hurting right now. You're craving that connection. You're craving something new, and it feels like you're a little bit stuck. What else in the foundation for Taurus? What else coming to Taurus for the end of 2024? This Nine of Pentacles really wanted to come out. Independence with the finances. You have this huge breakthrough with the money. It has to do with all of your fine tuning and your planning here. It's like right at the end of the year, you figure some kind of financial shelter out or tax savings or just some kind of hidden treasure that only you can find because you're so focused on it. So you've been on this kind of hunt to gather the finances, to gather the resources. It's been all on you. Four of Pentacles, you're in the waiting room. There's this stunting, this hold for the last 3 months of 24. I'm feeling the road runner, right? This immense amount of universal pressure just kind of right on your forehead as you're spinning your wheels. You're spinning your wheels trying to get to the end of the year, trying to get to that finish line. And Spirit is saying, just stop. Just stop. Just take that deep breath. Just sit this one out. Sit this one out. Just skip this party or skip this gathering or skip this whatever it is. Take a different route. Take a left turn somewhere. Don't go into work one day. Just spontaneously have a me day. Just change it up, and that brings in this beautiful, beautiful rebirth and Wheel of Fortune change. There is no stopping it for 25. There's no stopping it. If you want to just sit this one out for the next 3 months, you are more than welcome. Spirit says, yes, rest now, because 25, you're going to be very, 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 very busy. You're going to be accomplishing things that you never thought you were going to accomplish once you get past this cycle, past the end of this era here. This is an end of an era for you. There's the crossroads. You're sitting at it right now. This is going to start feeling very intense for you when you get closer and closer to December for this new year. But by the time 2025 rolls around, by the time the ball drops on New Year's Eve, 2024, you will know exactly what direction you are heading in. You are walking through this open door for 2025. You have no doubts, no insecurities, no regrets, no regrets. You're just getting started. You really, really are. You're just exhausted and you probably can't feel it right now. There's moments where you're just throwing it. You're just like, I give up. I give up. I've done everything I can. I just give up. And that's the time. That's the time when it comes in. It's this beautiful surrendering that's happening. And that's when spirit can really come in. Excuse me. And bring in everything you've been working so hard for. God, you're a hard worker. Persistence. Who was it? The McDonald's guy. It was a Kroc, Ed Kroc, Jim Kroc. I don't know, some Kroc. Persistence is the key. You've learned this lesson. You've learned this very valuable lesson as you've matured and grown into this. That persistence. Consistency is another. Consistency. You've been very, very consistent. You've shown up. You've shown up consistently. You're just at this crossroads. You showed up, and now there's two ways you can go. Which way will you choose? Don't make that decision yet. Not yet. There's things going on in the background. There's chatter. There's talk. There's a flurry of information that's going to be coming to you. But don't make any life-changing decisions right now. Not yet. Not yet. As you get closer to 2025, the answers are going to come to you intuitively because you're so good at picking up energy. But the best is yet to come, Taurus. Best is yet to come, and you have got to leave me a comment and let me know what this is all about. This is the beginning of a new relationship that is not so dependent on you. There's no codependency here. If this is a relationship, a partnership, a business partnership, you've carried the brunt, you've carried the load, you've carried all of the responsibilities. And that time is over. Time is over. It's time for the world to take care of you. It's time for you to love yourself the way spirit loves you. It's time for you to honor your time, honor yourself, honor your value, like the way the universe honors you. So I'm honoring you, Taurus. Leave me a comment. Hit that like button if this resonated with you at all. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will tune in with you soon.